The Narrow Valley 1921 is amongst the BFI's 75 most wanted list. Now, what makes one lost film more desirable than another? Well, when it comes to the Narrow Valley, this was a Cecil Hepworth film, and he was one of the most important British filmmakers when it came to both the pioneering years of the late 1800s into the first decades of the 1900s, right up until the middle of the 1920s, in fact. So throughout the silent era, Cecil Hepworth was a name that was respected, particularly as his style was almost an inheritance of Victorian novelists and of romantic painters of the 1800s. In the Narrow Valley, Victoria, who works as a maid in the home of a draper and churchwarden, so quite a strict household, she falls in love with a local poacher named Jerry, who's trying to mend his ways but hasn't yet. And in the story, Victoria discovers that the draper's shop has some money missing, and she begins to fear that she'll be blamed for it. So much so that she plans to escape with Jerry, and on the night that they are set to meet up, Jerry is shot by the local gameskeeper, who has been keeping his eye out for poachers in any case. This delays their eventual romantic union, but by the end of the film they are able to escape this small village setting and make a new life for themselves elsewhere. When the film was released, it was praised for the picturesque quality of its setting and its representation of English rural life, including the touches of humour, such as during a scene in the village hall where the local councillors are debating. The film was shot in the Surrey Hills and Sussex Downs, and the Bioscope said of it that, pictorially, it almost is a masterpiece. This is why, to this day, this pictorial quality is why it is on the BFI's most wanted list. Although The Narrow Valley is lost, you can watch a film that Cecil Hepworth made a year earlier called Helen of the Four Gates, which was rediscovered in 2007 in Canada, I believe, and it shows this eye that Cecil Hepworth had for the countryside, and how he makes sometimes humans very small amongst the landscape. You really get the sense that Cecil Hepworth was to English cinema what John Constable was to English painting in regards to his capturing of rural life.